What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to more of the latest WWE 2K Battlegrounds news. We got some brand new information and details to discuss about today as the 2K Battlegrounds account continues to answer some of the fans' questions, revealing a lot of brand new things and features. So you guys know what to do. Hit those notifications, climb that top rope, and let's jump into it. Starting off with some of the obvious confirmation, we are around 7 days into the roster reveal, which they have been doing it by sharing clips every day on their Twitter account. The latest 2 clips add more superstars into the roster. First one featuring Nia Jax and Mandy Rose. Nia Jax delivering a massive elbow drop, and second clip featuring R-Truth and Shinsuke Nakamura. These superstar adds to the already 40 plus confirmed superstars that we discussed in our previous video, talking about the full roster so far, so check it out if you haven't just yet. Into some brand new details, as I mentioned, 2K Battlegrounds has been busy on social media answering some really good questions. When showing a brand new clip of Jeff Hardy and The Miz, a fan asked whether or not we were going to be getting a face paint Jeff Hardy, which the answer to that was maybe, which means that is probably going to happen. As we mentioned before, every single superstar in the roster is going to have an extra alternate attire, so it would make sense for Jeff Hardy to have an alternate attire that feature him with a face paint, because that is something that everybody loves. Again, the answer that they gave to this question was maybe, but they wouldn't have answered it and give us hope if they didn't have planned to deliver it. Another question that was asked a lot was whether or not we were going to be able to play intergender matches, male versus female. Their simple answer to that was no. So until we actually see it on WWE television, chances are we are not gonna be getting it back in WWE games. In regards to the clips, one question that had been asked a lot is why exactly some superstars are glowing red, blue, or just a different color than their opponent. This one wasn't much of a surprise, but they confirmed that different power-ups feature their own type of color. So if you know somebody's glowing red, that means that you could probably figure it out what power-up / special ability it is that they are using. So once you learn the game, this is going to be some very good information to remember while you are in a fight. Much like previous WWE games, they confirmed that you will be able to get Edge as an extra DLC post-launch. So just in case you're not able to pre-order the game and you don't get Edge, don't worry too much, as you will be able to unlock him later on. Do keep in mind that it might take some time. Previous pre-order bonus usually become available 1 month after the game is released, and that is when people who didn't get to pre-order the game are able to get it. So I'm expecting the same thing for 2K Battlegrounds. In regards to creation, they confirmed that you are not able to change the color of the wrestler's hair, which is also not a surprise because it is something that we're not able to do in the current games. Now, of course, you are able to just make a brand new attire and ultimately change that one up, but the 2 initial models that we get for each superstars, you're not able to change the hair color. They also clarified the fact that regular versions of The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Ronda Rousey will be unlocked by playing the game, regardless of which edition you end up getting. The only advantage of having the deluxe edition is the fact that you get to unlock these superstars right away with their extra alternate attires. And the last big confirmation that we got, and this is one that I am disappointed about, as I'm one of those person that just love watching a match played out without actually playing it. They confirmed that there won't be a CPU versus CPU option, meaning that we cannot see AI versus AI, computer versus computer matchups, which, as I said, it's a bit disappointed. I personally like to simulate some matches, especially before pay-per-views, and see what goes down and see what the game itself predicts. This also makes it hard for us to have our own type of universe mode, because you know, sometimes you just want to see a match played out by itself and see how it goes. Maybe this is something that changes by the time that the game releases, or maybe ends up being something that we don't really need because of the way that the game actually plays. Now, just to clarify, and do keep in mind that you are still able to play against the computer, you're only not able to put 2 CPU against each other. Anyways, guys, that is all the latest for WWE 2K Battlegrounds. If you guys enjoyed or found it informative, don't forget to elbow drop a like on the video, and to continue being up to date, turn on those notifications. I'll catch you guys on the next one, so stay gaming and stay savage.